my thoughts. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my own.
What the hell's going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle in order to take on the transcendent fusion of the unknown fighters. Let's go ahead and hop in. We are getting very close to accumulating enough awakening medals to be able to start awakening. I say start awakening some of the units that I picked up in my summons. If you haven't seen the summons, go check it out. 500 stones deep, and it was pretty darn good. I cannot tell you how pumped I am to be able to get all of these units fully awakened, fully Dokkan awakened, except obviously the ones that can't, like the Bardock and the Gohan. Though I can't wait for them to be able to get their awakening in the future. Who knows when that will come out, but I'm super pumped. As you can see, I'm bringing a Dragon Ball Heroes team because there is a mission currently in the game where you have to bring a Dragon Ball Heroes team like a lot of times. I think it's like 20 or 30 times. You have to bring into like events, Dokkan events, stuff like that. And you just have to clear the event that many times, bringing like 4 or 5 Dragon Ball Hero team, I believe. And so we decided to bring this full DB Hero squad using the new Toa as a friend lead because she is a 150% lead. And this team, I mean, I'm telling you, let's take a quick look at what these older units still do. We won't take a look at the Demon Goddess Toa because we have the Darkness Toa, right? She's a support. She gives extreme class allies 3 key, attack and defense 30%. And then she does recover 100% HP when HP is 30% or less, which is like whatever. And also, if you're below 30% health, then she gives an additional 50% attack and defense. So she's a nice little support unit. And then the other 2 support units, this Golden Cooler, kind of, right? Because he stacks attack, and he also gives himself 100% attack and defense, plus he gives himself an additional 30% attack and defense and launches an additional attack, which has a 25% chance to be a super attack as long as you're on the Dragon Ball Heroes team. And he's also a 2 key, 20% attack and defense. So it's like this dude can dish out a ton of damage later on in fights. And then last but not least for supports, we have one of the best supports in the game. She's tanky, 100% defense gain on her super attack, seals super attack. And then she gives all the time 3 key, 30% attack and defense, and then has a like a 10% chance, I believe, or a 20% chance to give you 12% crit, and then a 70% chance to give you 12% attack, and a 70% chance to give you an additional 12% defense. So you can theoretically get 42 attack, 42 defense, 12 crit, and 3 key from this girl. Absolutely amazing. We will take a look at some of the other characters as we kind of move along here, right? But man, like Dragon Ball Heroes, I don't know why it's so hype, right? Maybe like if Dokkan Battle started doing more collabs, it wouldn't be as hype, maybe because we'd have more collabs. But because Dragon Ball Heroes only comes around once a year, right? Typically in November, it just makes it feel special, man. It makes it feel cool. Like, yo, we are getting units that are special, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds corny, yeah, I understand it, but it is really fun because they don't do this. They did this one time with One Piece, and they didn't even drop any units when they did that in One Piece. They legit just did like events, and that's it, and they called it a day. And then nothing else came from that, right? So it's like, here, we're actually getting characters. And yes, it's still Dragon Ball IP, but it is different enough where it feels sick, right? And by the way, that super attack finish from Fu looks clean. So keep in mind, these are the year-old units that I'm using here. And they're pretty hype. So here is Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Things are just starting to get interesting. Boom. All right, Vegito, let's see how interesting they are, my boy. Because I'm about to slap you up. Now, before I slap up the Vegito boy, I do want to go over the Cumber. Because Cumber's still pretty solid. First off, the art is pretty dope. Wish we could put stickers on it. Unfortunately, we can't. He greatly lowers attack and defense, which is pretty good. 2 key, 150% attack and defense, 50% chance to stun superclass enemies after he gets hit, and a 50% chance to turn into a great ape after you lose half your health. Now, this dude is fantastic on Super Battle Road, like fantastic on Super Battle Road. And then, last but not least, we really have these 2 units here. Actually, you know what? We'll talk about them on the next turn because they'll be showing up on the next turn, and so I think it'll make sense to you know, have a little breakdown of what they do, because like I said, all these units are still pretty solid, dude. Still pretty solid. I just realized Toa is gonna get slapped up at the end of that. I probably should have positioned her somewhere else because she might get hit a little bit hard. All right, let's see what 150% defense does. 65k, not bad, not bad. I do have to say this Vegito does hit pretty hard. He is not a slouch in the damage at all. He might not have that much health since I'm just kind of clearing it out pretty quickly, but I mean, I guess that's a good thing. Hey, baby, baby, baby. I'm telling you about the golden cooler, man. I'm telling you about the golden cooler. Each attack is stronger than the next. Let's take this a little more seriously, shall we? Oh, and the boy is transforming. Hell yeah. All right, so, oh, and it's a physical rotation. Okay, so first off, let's take a look at the non-combined Silas. So Silas is greatly lowers defense, just like the Cumber. He gives himself 100% attack and defense when he's super attacking. He's an artificial life forms support, 1 key, 20% attack. And he's also a time traveler support, 1 key, 20% attack, which is great. After 5 turns, I believe, fuse with arms started from the 5th turn, yeah, and then that's it. So just the 5th turn, he will transform into this form here. And this form's pretty damn strong. 3 key, attack and defense 60%, but attack and defense 120% when doing a super attack. So also his art just looks fantastic in this particular form. In my opinion, I think he looks really like this is probably one of the coolest villain hero units, though. I mean, so let's take a look at Superfu real fast. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn, seals super attack. He's pretty crazy, 150% attack and defense when he's super attacking. 1 key up to 4 and 10% dodge up to 40 for every time traveler unit he has on his team. Just keep in mind, we have a lot of time travelers on this team. If we go right there to the Kai of Time, boom, she's a time traveler. If we go to this girl here, she is the time traveler. If we go to Golden Cooler, he is a time traveler. Is Cumber a time traveler? Yes, he is. So already we're at 40%. Silas, obviously, he is a time traveler. There he is. Yep. So we're getting that full 40%, and we are getting that full 40% dodge, and we're getting that 4 key. So there's zero way that we're going to be able to, you know, get hit or not be able to super attack or anything like that. 2.1 mil. Not shabby. Not shabby for the boy Silas, who's currently over 250% attack and defense once he supers. Because look how little damage he's taken. And then 2.5 million from Superfu. Remember, this is on 150%. And 130%, and he does some nasty crit damage like that. That is just clean to see, isn't it? It's a beautiful thing to see. Let's see what we got. All right, and that's another thing. These guys are very low link level. Very, very low. Like 1 to 4s for most of them. So to be able to do what they just did was very impressive. And what's going to be even more impressive is when the Super Saiyan 4s are ready. And you will want to be around for then. If you aren't already a member of the channel, listen, this is your last chance to do it. We got a list down. We know who you hang out with. We know where you go. Don't let this turn ugly. And when I mean ugly, I mean we publicly shame you on the internet for not joining the club. Gently rub that sub button, gingerly ring that bell button, lovingly kiss that like button. As always, this is Periodik. See y'all in the next video.